down and bring up a 4th down situation.
Yeah, correct that. That is 4th down. They didn't change the line markers out there. Fleming is back to receive the punt. He's back about his 30-yard line. That's about where he'll get it. And about his 32, brings it up to the 40, where he's dragged down. We'll call it the 41-yard line. And Manasquan has good field position again.
That's right. It wasn't that good of a punt by Madison Central. And Fleming didn't really get a chance to get going, get any type of blocking in front of him because the punt was short, and Madison Central was able to get down there and stop Fleming before he could break away.
Kobalinski got a high punt, but not too long. Brings up 1st down, Manasquan. Ball on the 41-yard line, their own 41. They give it to Bush, and Smith makes the tackle. Good tackle. He might have picked up a yard, if that.
That's right. Madison Central's defense is very aggressive so far in the opening minutes of this game. They're really closing down the Manasquan running attack, which has really been the big plus throughout the year for Manasquan.
And Stevenson comes in. Savage is on the other side. He's the tight end. 2nd down and 9. Birch. And it's bobbled up there about the 50-yard line, intended for Jim Savage. I'm sorry, Tony Stevenson, check that. So again, we got a 3rd down and long situation.
That's right. Stevenson made a good move, doing a quick button hook at about the 1st down marker, but the pass was underthrown by Birch.
And Merriman comes in for Fred Bush. Merriman might come in for blocking. Merriman's 5'10", 165 pounds, and he's a junior. He'll be going full-time next year. Stevenson wide to the right. Jim Savage to the left. Birch back in the shotgun. Fleming goes in motion. Under heavy pressure, they set up a screen to the left. They get it to Merriman. He's got himself a 1st down and a lot more. He's got blocking out in front of him. Touchdown. And Manasquan strikes back again on a big play, 59 yards on a screen pass.
Well, it was a beautiful executed screen pass by Birch and the Manasquan offense. They had it set up pretty well. Merriman broke one tackler at about the line of scrimmage and had a good line of blocking in front of him and raced into the end zone. And also a good coaching play by Manasquan coach Gary Chapman to bring in Merriman on that 3rd down situation. Better pass catcher than Fred Bush is. And of course it paid off. Touchdown for Manasquan.
2 big plays, and we're tied at 6 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds, 1st quarter. Morgan is good, breaks the tie, makes it 7-6. Manasquan on top.
Well, in our last game, Manasquan against Wall Township did jump off to a quick 7-0 lead, but Manasquan came right back and picked up a touchdown, and from then on in, they just ran right over Wall Township High School. So Manasquan, coming back after that touchdown, they've been playing fairly well. Good drive that time, good pass, good screen play to score a touchdown. And now kicking off will be Everett Morgan for Manasquan. We have 3:50 remaining in the 1st quarter, and the Big Blue are leading the Spartans 7-6.
Seefer received the kickoff. Number 2, Kent Chanley. Number 41, Troy Seefer.
Chanley and Seifers back to receive the punt. They're standing on their own 5-yard line. Morgan will kick it off. It'll be Chanley at about his 2. Up to the 10, finds himself a hole, gets up to about the 25-yard line. Tackle there by Nelson Cameron.
Stopped by 24 there. Ball's at the 25. 1st and 10.
Brings up a 1st down and 10, ball on the 25-yard line. So he picked up 23 yards on that return. Inside handoff. The Seafers
81 Savage on the stop.
picks up about 3.
Well, Madison Central continuing to have problems running up the middle of that Manasquan defense. With Doug Newman and Schackenberg in the middle there, along with Fred Bush, it's tough to run against that big front line.
Len Huttner came in with the play. He's flanked to the right. They pitch right. That's to Chanley. And a good defensive play back there. He loses yardage. Savage on the tackle. Good defensive play there.
Good play by Savage. One of the offensive linemen forgot to pick up Savage, and he had enough speed to catch up to Seafers and drop him for a loss. Good individual defensive effort that time by Jim Savage of Manasquan.
Brings up 3rd down 11, ball on the 24-yard line. Fisher calls the signals. Gives it on a delayed handoff to Seafers. And he's going to be well short of the first down. Pick up about 4 yards. Bring up 4th down now and 7.
Well, Madison Central tried to use a misdirection play. They're running everybody to the right side, all they're blocking, and they ran Seafers to the left, but it didn't fool number 62, Craig Crane of Manasquan, and he was there to make the tackle.
Kobalinski back to punt. His last one was high, not too long. This one's low. And Manasquan gets it up to about the 47-yard line on a good run there by Mark Thompson, as he picked it up at about the 47, got it back to about the 48, but there's a flag on the play. And we'll see, they're talking to Madison Central. That'll probably bring it back maybe 10 or 15 yards against Manasquan.
Penalties against Manasquan, clipping.
They call it clipping against Manasquan. That'll bring it back 15 big ones. And this will be the first time they have not the greatest of field position, but not too bad. 37-yard line, their own. They lead 7-6 with 1 minute and 46 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Madison timeout.
Madison calls a timeout, and we'll go over the scoring for you. With 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, Chanley went 55 yards for Madison and made it 6-0 after they missed the extra point. Then with 3:50 in the first quarter, Merriman takes a 59-yard screen pass and scores for the Big Blue. And they put the extra point through, and it's 7-6. So far, a lot of passing for both teams. Well, correct that. That's Manasquan put it in the air a couple times. Madison, I think, tried to put it in the air once, incomplete. Only 2 penalties per team. One big one on Manasquan for 15 yards, and a small one for Madison Central, 1 for 5. Galvin comes wide to the right, and we got another timeout, official timeout this time. See why they call timeout. Now they put the ball in play. Minute 46, first down and 10, ball on the 37-yard line. They give it to Bush. No, they fake it to Bush and give it to Fleming on a pitch out. Nice fake inside to Bush. And we got another flag down. See what they call it. It's going to be against Manasquan.
I think it's a personal foul on Fred Bush of Manasquan, the running back. He had a little confrontation there with one of the defensive linemen of Madison Central. And on that play, it was a good fake up the middle to Bush, and a pitch out by Birch to Fleming wasn't exactly good enough. You should try to lead the running back on a pitch out, and the pitch out was a little behind Fleming, so he had to come back for the ball and wasn't able to get enough speed up to get around the end. So that, and plus we have the penalty against Manasquan, that'll set them back.
Yeah, they only picked up about a yard, but they lost that as they pick up a 15-yard penalty. That brings up first down and 25, ball on the 15. And Birch is back to pass. And he overthrows his intended receiver there, Tony Stevenson.
Well, that time he tried to take Stevenson deep. Stevenson made a quick move to the outside and then tried to beat Huntley deep. And Huntley stayed with him stride for stride, and the pass was too far for Stevenson to catch up to. So on that first down play, they went for everything, and they came up short. And that'll bring up a 2nd and long.
He was well covered back there. Had good coverage. This time Stevenson flanks to the right on 2nd down and 25. Birch out of the shotgun, throws over the middle, intended for Stevenson, can't get the handle on it, and that'll bring up 3rd down now.
Good play that time. They had Savage, they had Fleming coming out of the backfield and cutting to the outside, and Savage cutting in the middle. And there was Joel Whitehead to stay with Savage, and Savage probably heard footsteps, didn't keep his eye on the ball, and he dropped the ball and bring up a 3rd and long now.
Okay, they flank Stevenson to the right, and they put Tony Fleming in the slot. Birch, under pressure, gets it off anyway. Almost intercepted there by Shane Powers from Madison.
Well, that time, Steve Birch was really, really fortunate that pass wasn't picked off. He should never have thrown that ball, as it could have been picked off, and Madison Central would have had a 1st down on Manasquan's 25-yard line, but he was lucky enough that the ball was not caught and intercepted.
Number 40,
Fred Bush will punt. He's standing on about his 2-yard line. Gets it off, pretty good kick. Drives the receivers back all the way to their 35-yard line, and they watch it go out of bounds. Out about the 17, we'll call it.
Beautiful punt by Fred Bush that time. Just as it looked as Manasquan was way back in their own territory and Madison Central was going to get good field position, they get saved by a beautiful Fred Bush punt. It sets Madison Central way back at around the 25-yard line.
57-yard punt.
They call it 57 yards. And Steve Birch was doing the punting. He's the quarterback. But this time they changed to Fred Bush. And it was a good call, good change. 1st down and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Inside handoff to Chanley.
Chanley, the ball carrier. Fleming on the stop.
Fleming makes the
43.
stop after he picks up about
Ball
5.
25.
Madison Central trying to surprise Manasquan with a draw play, and it didn't work because Manasquan's Tony Fleming, with his outstanding speed, was able to pick up Chanley coming to the right side.
Hutner came in with the play. He'll be flanked to your left. Chanley and Seifers in the backfield. They give it to Seifers on the right-hand side.
Seifers, the ball carrier.
Pick up of about 3.
51 Kleinig on the stop.
Kleinig makes the tackle for Manasquan.
4.
Brings up 3rd down now.
3rd and a long 2.
Ball on the 29-yard line. They'll have a long 2 to go.
That's the end of
We'll
the
call it
first
3.
quarter With the score, Manasquan 7.
And
Madison
the
6.
clock runs out on the 1st quarter. Manasquan on top by 1, 7-6.
Well, it's been as even as people said it would be. Two identically matched teams as far as on the sheet and on the field. Both teams have played an outstanding 1st quarter, using the run and using the pass when they have to and running up the field. Good touchdown play for Manasquan with Jim Merriman picking up the screen and running for a touchdown. And for Madison Central, that long touchdown run by Chanley.
And the only difference between this game is the missed extra point by Gary Bradley. Both teams have 84 yards on offense, identical. 3rd down and short for Madison Central. Inside handoff and 1st down yardage there. Chanley carries it for 1st down, right off the middle, right over Joel Whitehead. Esdale makes the tackle for Manasquan.
Well, that was the first time Madison Central picked up any kind of big yardage running up the middle on Manasquan, and it was good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10.